Hey there. Do you ever feel nervous when you try to speak English? Like your mind goes completely blank, your heart beats fast, and no words come out? Hi everyone, I'm Johan from Graded Reader, your go-to channel for learning English in a simple and fun way. Today, we're going to unlock the secret to speaking English confidently, even if you're in 7th grade or just starting out. Ready to make English speaking super easy? Let's get started. Problem. Picture this. You're in class and your teacher asks you to say something in English. You know the words, you've studied them, but when you open your mouth, nothing comes out. Sound familiar? It happens to so many people, especially students like you in 7th grade. Your mind races. You feel shy, and you might even think, I'm bad at English. But here's the truth. You're not bad at English, and it's not your fault. The problem is that most people learn English the wrong way. They spend hours reading books, memorizing grammar rules, or writing sentences. But they forget the most important part, speaking. Speaking English is different. It's not about knowing every rule or having a perfect accent. It's about using the words you already know and being brave enough to try. Many students feel stuck because they're waiting to feel ready before they speak. But guess what? If you wait to feel perfect, you might wait forever. The good news is you don't need to be perfect to start speaking. You just need to start. So, why does speaking English feel so hard sometimes? Let's break it down. When you learn English in school, you probably focus on grammar, like present tense or past tense, or you memorize vocabulary lists. But speaking is a skill, not just a subject. Think about learning to ride a bike. You don't just read a book about bikes and expect to ride perfectly, right? You have to get on the bike, fall a few times, and keep trying. Speaking English works the same way. Here's a cool fact. Babies are amazing at learning languages, and they don't study grammar at all. When a baby learns to say mama or dada, they don't think about rules. They just listen to people around them, copy what they hear, and try saying it themselves. They make mistakes, laugh, and try again. For example, when I was learning English, I was super shy. I knew words like hello and thank you, but I was scared to say them. Then, one day, I said, I like pizza to my friend. And even though it wasn't perfect, he understood me. That small moment made me realize I could speak English if I just tried. There's even science to back this up. A study from a language learning expert said that practicing speaking for just 5 minutes a day can make you 50% more confident in a month. That's because speaking is like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The twist is, you don't need to know thousands of words to start. Even with 50 words, you can say simple things like, I'm happy, or this is my book. The key is to practice those words out loud, not just in your head. Let me tell you a quick story. My cousin Ali was in 7th grade, just like you. He knew a lot of English words, but he was too shy to speak in class. One day, I told him to try saying one sentence every morning in front of a mirror, like, I'm a great student. At first, he felt silly, but after a week, he started saying more sentences, like, I like to play football. By the end of the month, he was answering questions in English class without feeling nervous. That's the power of small, daily practice. Here's another important thing. Your brain needs to hear you speak English to get better. When you only read or listen, the words stay in your mind, but they don't come out easily when you talk. It's like knowing how to cook, but never actually making food. You won't get better until you try. So, the secret to speaking English confidently isn't learning more grammar or waiting for the perfect moment. It's about using your voice, even if it's just a little bit, every day. Now, let's get to the fun part. How you can start speaking English confidently, even if you're in 7th grade. Here are 3 super easy tips you can try today. And you don't need a teacher or a perfect accent. Tip 1. Talk to yourself. Yes, you heard that right. Talk to yourself in English. Look around your room or wherever you are and say what you see. For example, say, "This is my book. I see a chair," or "I have a pencil." Are simple sentences, but saying them out loud helps your mouth get used to English words. You can do this while brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, or walking to school. For example, say, "I'm brushing my teeth," or "I'm eating an apple." It's like practicing a sport. The more you do it, the better you get. Try this for 2 minutes every morning, and you'll feel braver each day. Tip 2. Read out loud. Here's a powerful trick. Read English out loud. Pick something easy, like a short story, a comic book, or even a paragraph from your school book. Read it slowly, then read it again, a bit louder, and then with more confidence. For example, if you're reading a story about a dog, say, "The dog runs fast," with a big smile. This trains your mouth to make English sounds and helps you speak faster. You don't need to understand every word. Just focus on saying the words clearly. Try reading 1 page a day, and you'll notice your speaking getting smoother. Tip 3. Record yourself. This one is super fun. Use your phone to record yourself saying 1 or 2 English sentences, like, "I'm learning English," or "I like to play games." Then, listen to the recording. At first, it might feel weird to hear your own voice, but it's a great way to see how you're improving. For example, I recorded myself saying, "Good morning, I'm happy," every day for a week, and by the end, I sounded so much clearer. Try recording 1 sentence every day for a week, and you'll be amazed at how confident you sound. Here's a bonus tip. Don't worry about mistakes. Even native English speakers make mistakes all the time. For example, my friend Sarah, who's from America, sometimes says or forgets words when she talks. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be understood. So, if you say "I happy" instead of "I'm happy," that's okay. People will still understand you, and you'll get better with practice. That's it, friends. You now know the secret to speaking English confidently. Talk to yourself, read out loud, and record your voice. These simple steps will make you braver and better at speaking, even if you're just in 7th grade. Subscribe to Graded Reader and hit the bell so you don't miss more fun English tips. Comment below with 1 English sentence you said today. I can't wait to read it. Keep practicing, and you'll be speaking English like a pro in no time. See you in the next video.